Good morning, ladies and gentlemen. Thank you for tuning in to another episode of Mogul Motivation. Welcome back. I'm happy that you are here. If this is your first time listening, this podcast is for the aspiring entrepreneur trying to get over that hump and make things happen. This podcast is for anybody with a dream that wants to go forward and accomplish that dream. FanDuel has made sports gambling very accessible now. Back in the day, you had to go to, casinos and place bets. You had to go to betting facilities, or, way back in the day, you had to go to bookies. But now anybody can bet on sports on FanDuel as long as you are of 18 years old of age, or maybe it's 21. I'm not sure what the legal age of gambling is. Or if you're in a state that allows FanDuel. I'm in Illinois. Illinois allows FanDuel, so therefore I have FanDuel. But I don't have too much luck on FanDuel. Like, I always place bets, $5 bets, $10 bets here and there. Sometimes I think I have a sure thing and I never hit. My parlays never hit. My predictions never come true. That's just the way of the world. That's just how gambling is. I'm not a gambling man. But I do gamble a lot with my dreams. I have gambled a lot with my dreams. You see, I love the Facebook memories. On Facebook, they always have memories of what you posted on this day a year ago, 2 years ago, 3, 4, 5, 6, 10 years ago, 15 years ago. I love Facebook memories. Some of them make me cringe, but some of them bring me joy. Some of them make me smile because some of the things that I would post, some of the things that I would say in 2008, 2009, 2012, 2013, things I would say 10 years ago are things that I'm doing now. Things that I'm striving to do now, things that I still hope to achieve now in the present day in 2022. You see, in your life, ladies and gentlemen, you predict your future all the time. Every single day, we predict our future. We tell ourselves what we want in life. We tell ourselves what we want to be in life, whether it's an affirmation, whether it's a hope, whether it's a wish. Nonetheless, when we speak from these lips on our mouths, we predict what our future will be, whether that's good or whether that's bad. But I want to focus on the good. You see, we predict good things for our lives every single day. We tell ourselves that we're going to have our dream house. We tell ourselves that we're not going to be in the same position as we are right now next year. We tell ourselves all of these good things. We predict our future when we tell ourselves this, because we say these things because we truly hope that this will be our reality. But we fail to realize that we have the power to make it our reality. We don't truly believe that we can make it our reality. We don't have that conviction. We don't have that confidence. We don't have that courage. And I'm not telling you that's a bad thing. I'm not telling you you're to blame for that, because life be life, and life is going to throw somersaults at you. Life is going to throw haymakers at you every single day. Life is going to flip you around, tumble you around. Life is going to make you question if that prediction was even logical. So as a result, instead of predicting good things for our lives and for ourselves, we start to predict the bad things. Things are not going to change a year from now. I'm still going to be in the same predicament. Nothing is going to change. I've been living like this my entire life. Nothing will change. All of these are predictions. All of these are affirmations. All of these are reaffirming our current reality. The thing is, these predictions that I see on Facebook memories every single day, when I was posting statuses in 2008 and 2009 about this, and when I was posting statuses about that, and when I was telling people I was going to do this, I was doing those things not for the sake of others. I was doing those things because I had to believe it for myself. And the sad reality is I didn't believe it for myself, not as much as I should have. So I'm predicting my future. But as a result, I get caught up in the rat race because life be life. And like we said, right, it threw me into that dryer, threw me into that washing machine, tossing me around, tumbling around. And I got lost. And before you know it, a year went by, 2 years went by, 5 years went by, 10 years went by. And now here I am, right back to that same prediction. Ladies and gentlemen, we have the power to make our predictions come true because they are already true from the moment we utter them out of our mouths. The problem is we don't believe it. We get away from it because we allow life and all these external factors to distract us, to deter us, and to persuade us that our predictions are not logical. I'm telling you right now, your predictions are logical because the predictions I made on Facebook 10 years ago, 15 years ago were very logical. And if they weren't logical, why am I here now 10 years later doing the same exact thing? Even though it's 10 years later, nonetheless, I'm right back to where I started. I'm right back to that same prediction, and I'm right back working and executing the same thing that's going to make me a millionaire, the same thing that's going to take me to the next level, the same thing that's not only going to change my life, but it's going to change everybody around me lives. That includes my family, that includes my loved ones, that includes my community. Your predictions are true. But it's up to you to believe that prediction. It's up to you to stick to that prediction. When you place bets on FanDuel, you have 10-leg parlays. A parlay is something when multiple things have to happen for you to win that bet. And if the first couple things happen, you start to feel nervous because you don't know if everything is going to hit. And then eventually one of those legs, they ain't looking too good, so you start to lose faith. And all that hope you had when you placed that parlay bet is out the window because now you believe that it's not going to come true. That's the same thing that happens to us when we bet on ourselves, when we tell ourselves that we are going to do something, we are going to accomplish something. But the moment one thing out of all the other things that went good, the moment one thing starts to go bad, or one thing that starts to look south or look weary or doesn't look too good, we start to question our prediction and we lose hope, we lose faith, and we lose courage. I'm telling you right now, despite the fact that one thing might not be looking good, your prediction is still looking good. Your prediction is still going to hit. Your prediction is still going to cash in. You just have to believe. It doesn't matter what life throws at you. It doesn't matter how many things fall in front of you. It doesn't matter. What does matter is that you are still here. You are still executing. And every single day you wake up, your prediction still has life to come true. Understand that, ladies and gentlemen, whether it's business, whether it's career, whether it's personal goals, whether it's no matter what it is, your prediction for your life can still come true because you still have the power within you that comes from a higher power. We talked about that on a previous episode, immeasurably, right? Everything that you speak over your life, good or bad, will come true. And I'm telling you right now, continue to predict the good. Continue to tell yourself that despite my circumstances, next year it's not going to be like it is right now. Despite my circumstances, next week it's not going to be like it is right now. Despite how things are going in my business, I will gain a profit. I will generate revenue. I will create the life that I want for myself and my loved ones and for others. I will be able to help others. I will be able to bless others. I will be able to give others the resources I never had, despite what's going on in my life. Despite the fact that one thing out of all the multiple things that went good, despite the fact that one thing is going bad, my prediction for my life and for my business, on my entrepreneurial journey and in my career and in everything I do will still come true because I will not lose faith. I will not lose hope. I will keep my enthusiasm despite everything that's going on against me. I will win. Predictions, ladies and gentlemen. You know what you're capable of. You know what you can handle. You know what you want. You know what you desire. Everything that you utter over your life, everything, whether it's social media, whether you tell yourself in the mirror, whether you tell yourself in your private time, no matter who you tell, it doesn't matter. As long as you don't believe it, it's not going to come true. You have to believe it. You have to believe it. You have to have the courage and the conviction in these predictions, in these beliefs, and in these affirmations that you speak over your life, over your business, and over your career. So that's my message this morning, ladies and gentlemen. Don't lose hope. Don't lose faith. Continue to hold strong and believe in those predictions. Do everything you can in your power to make those predictions come true. And even the things you cannot do in your power, trust and believe that a higher power will come through when you can in the 11th hour, and those predictions will cash in. So that's my message this morning, ladies and gentlemen. Let's continue to work. Let's continue to imagine reality. You will win in the end. Don't lose heart. Don't grow weary. Continue to go forward and hold strong and believe in those predictions. If this podcast has benefited you in any way, shape, or form, I ask for two things as always. Number one, pass it on to someone who may benefit from it as well. And number two, please leave a 5-star review and subscribe if you haven't done so yet. Have a great day, everybody. I'll talk to you next week.